Hi Scorpio, this is your horoscope for March 2018. Thank you for joining me. It's really nice to be with you today. On the 1st of March, going through until the 22nd of March, you've got Uranus, the planet of rebellion and eccentricity and energy, sitting in Aries in your 6th house, and it forms a trine with Mars, which is the male principle of drive, desire, and what you want, sitting in the fire sign of Sagittarius, in your 2nd house of money and belongings. So for the first 3 weeks of March, you're really going to be interested in making progress when it comes to your financial life, your career, and your daily routine, and what that looks like in terms of bringing you wealth, abundance, and prosperity. So you'll make a lot of progress. If ideas come up, don't overthink them too much, take action on them. These two planets support you in getting things implemented. So if you want to start a new business, or if you want to get paperwork done or overcome red tape, this is the perfect time to do it, because these two planets are like juggernauts, helping you bulldoze your way through and moving forward and progressing in those areas of your life. On the 2nd of March, you've got the full moon in Virgo, and I've made a separate video on this. Have a look at it for more information. But this full moon is basically about letting go of things that no longer work for you. And it's in your 11th house of hopes and dreams. So you're really going to get very clear on what it is you want to achieve and what no longer works. So things that were important to you in the past are not going to be important to you anymore. You're going to really have a fresh, new and up-to-date kind of focus on, this is what I want to achieve, this is what I want to be working on. And because you're so clear, that's why you're going to make so much progress. On the 7th of March, we've got Mercury, the communication planet, going into Mercury in your 6th house. The 6th house has to do with work, daily routine, and the physical body, anything to do with what's happening on a day-to-day basis. Mercury in Aries is much more assertive than it is in any of the other signs. So again, you're going to be focused on, how do I make these things better? So if you want to get into shape, perfect. If you want to start your new business, ideal. If you want to sort out your commute and your working hours, you can throw yourself into that and get it all sorted out. It's really going to help you. Now, Mercury does go retrograde on the 22nd of March, and it stays in retrograde until the 15th of April. So traditionally, Mercury retrogrades are associated with communication systems not working so well, because it is the communication planet. So computers breaking down, phones not working, planes being delayed, luggage being lost, that kind of stuff. But because you're focused on sorting out your career and your daily routine, the retrograde is actually a blessing for you, because you're going to be able to look at it from an outsider's perspective, and you're going to say, this is what works, this is what doesn't work, this is what I wanted in the past, that's why it's still in there. I no longer want that, so I'm going to get rid of it. So you're going to really be able to do an amazing spring clean when it comes to your career and your work. Mercury's in Aries until the 14th of May. Because there's a retrograde in the middle of this, Mercury stays in Aries for much longer than it usually would in any of the other signs. So Mercury usually stays in a sign of the zodiac for about 3 weeks. This is 2 months. So you're going to be much more assertive when it comes to making money, creating career structure and career success, and you're not going to be ho-humming about it. You're not going to be back and forth. You're just going to be, the way is forward, so I'm going to do it. On the 7th of March as well, Venus, the planet of love and beauty, goes into Aries in your 6th house. So you'll actually enjoy this process of sorting out your career and your money, and even getting into shape, which is something that I'm not particularly fond of, exercising, watching what I eat, all of those kind of things. Those are going to become interesting to you, and I mean, it makes sense in terms of the time of the year. Maybe you're getting ready for the summer. You want to have that bikini body. You want to look good. You want to have a six-pack, whatever it is. Venus is going to help you look beautiful and take the action to make you look beautiful. So going on the diet or whatever it may be. On the 8th of March until the 10th of July, we've got Jupiter going into retrograde. and Jupiter is in your sign of Scorpio. When Jupiter goes retrograde, you stop looking for good luck and good fortune in your external circumstances, and you start to get it from within. It's in your first house of self. You're going to be the sign of the zodiac that benefits most from this retrograde, because you're going to get amazing ideas which are going to allow you to realize your hopes and dreams. So you're going to be inspired. You're going to get lots of opportunities coming up from within. Your dreams, your guidance, your ideas that just pop into your head, whatever it is. Jupiter for this March, April, May, June, July 6-month period is going to work from within, helping you make your life more positive and giving you lots of opportunities. So you don't need to react to what's going on in your external life. You get to direct what's happening in your life, and you get to be in charge of what happens. On the 18th of March, we've got Mars, the male principle, leaving your second house and moving into your third house of communication. And it goes into Capricorn and it joins Saturn and Pluto. So you become really focused on communicating what it is you want and taking that and putting it into practice immediately. So it's not just ideas and up here and it's theoretical. It becomes practical straight away. You transform things and make them solid and structured. So I've got an idea for a new business or a different way to look, so I'm going to go and do it. I'm going to set up the business, I'm going to register with Company House, or I'm going to go on the diet and exercise, I'm going to sign up to the gym, whatever it is. There's no gap between your thoughts and your ideas and the actual doing of it. So you're going to be super, super productive here in March. Things happen really, really quickly. Finally, the 31st of March, we've got the second full moon of the month in Libra. In January, we had 2 full moons, so the second full moon is called a blue moon. In February, we had no full moons, we just had a new moon. And now here in March, we have 2 full moons again. So this second full moon is a blue moon in Libra. It means that it's a high energy month. That's why things are happening so quickly. The full moon in Libra is in your 12th house at 9 degrees. And this is really a celebration at the end of the month here, where you really feel very connected to yourself and your higher self, and you're proud of yourself because of what you've achieved in the month. You're going to really be able to get things moving very quickly. So throw yourself a little party with friends or something at the end of the month because you deserve it. You'll be much further along in terms of realizing your working life hopes and dreams than you were when you started in March. So this is not a month to take off and to go on holiday. It's time to buckle down and to get really busy, because it's naturally going to work with you and you'll be able to establish and build things and put them into practice. So I hope you have a great month. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the readings tab to order your reading. Please remember to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll speak to you next month.